Foundation School. Today I am here for speech on the topic cell. So let's start it. Cell is the functional and structural unit of all living organisms. The body of all living organisms are made up of tiny microscopic units which carry out the function which make an organism a living entity. Such structural and functional unit of all living being is known as cell, and cell can exist independently. Now, on the basis of number of cells present in the organisms are divided into two types: unicellular organism and multicellular organism. First of all, unicellular organism. The organisms which are made up of only single cell are known as unicellular organism. For example, amoeba, bacteria, vibillina, etc. The prokaryotic cells are generally small in size. They do not possess nucleus and nucleolus. Membrane-bound organelles are also absent in prokaryotic cells. Nucleoids contain only one chromosome. Cell division takes place through fusion or budding. Now about eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells are generally large in size than prokaryotic cells. They possess nucleus, nucleoid and nucleolus. They possess membrane-bound organelles also. Nucleoids contain more than one chromosome. Cell division takes place through mitosis or meiosis. Now, let's discuss about discovery of the cell. Cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. He studied a piece of code under his self-designed microscope. He observed that the piece of code is made up of tiny compartments which join together to make a honeycomb-like structure. He named these compartments as cell. Now, in the above differentiation between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell, I use the word organelle. What are they? Organelles are the subcellular parts which are concerned with doing one or more specific work. Let's discuss about some of the important organelles. First one is nucleus. It is the most important organelle of the cell. It is the largest organelle of eukaryotic cell. It is also known as director of the cell, as it regulates all the metabolic activity of a cell. Now let's discuss about mitochondria. It is a site of energy formation and it releases energy in the form of ATP as a result of oxidation of food substances. Now let's discuss about plasma membrane. It is the outer covering of a eukaryotic cell and it is also a protective layer of eukaryotic cell. It is a semi-permeable membrane and regulates the movement of substance in or out of the cell. Now let's discuss about cell wall. Cell wall is the extra additional protective layer present in some plant cell, bacteria cell and fungi cell. Now let's discuss about endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum concerned with synthesis of protein, lipid or fat. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum, SCR and RER. SCR is also known as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It concerns with synthesis of lipid or fat. Now RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. It concerns with synthesis and transport of protein. In the above definition, I use the word ribosome. What are they? Ribosomes are the organelles present on the surface of rough endoplasmic reticulum and make its surface rough. They help in formation of protein. Now let's discuss about lysosome. Lysosomes are tiny vesicles which contain highly digestive enzymes which can digest a cell fully. Therefore, they are also known as suicidal bag of the cell. Now about protoplasm. Protoplasm is the living content of a cell. And what about non-living content? It is known as cell inclusive. The non-living content of the cell is known as cell inclusive. This is all about my topic. Thank you. Have a nice day.